Last time.
They became animals, man.
What?
Beasts.
What?
I remember the eyes.
Crash, you crazy.
The eyes.
Take his body.
Moving the body is the job of the coroner's office.
Nah. It's my job now. And then this happened. Alright guys, welcome back. This is Killer Panda. And we are playing Gabriel Knight. It's been a little bit. I've been gone for a little bit. I apologize. But I'm back and we're gonna finish this. I don't know if we'll actually finish it today, but we'll finish it. We'll finish it sometime soon. I don't think I had anything last time we played. I don't think we had anything that I really needed to. Oh geez, there's still more stuff to talk to her about. Okay, let's talk to her.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Much of a voodooian's work is protecting her clients from the spells of others.
Oh yeah.
I make special protective gree-gree to be worn in secret.
Magic
They
ninja
keep
gree-gree.
evil spells from working against my clients.
Okay. That's good to know. Oh, more about voodoo.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
The recipes for voodoo charms have been handed down from master to apprentice for centuries.
I bet none of this is important.
What can you tell me about
You know,
voodoo?
I have told you all it is proper for you to know, Mr. Knight.
it's proper for me to know everything.
So you don't think the voodoo aspects of the case are fake?
Fake? Let me tell you about fake.
Okay.
If I get information through the grapevine and make use of it, is that fake?
Huh?
No. That is part of a voodooian's power. If people don't believe, there's not much I can do.
I thought
But
we were
if they
talking
do
about
believe,
murder.
that is a part of my power too.
But
There
the
are
murder.
things, monsieur. Things not even a little bit fake, I can tell you. Believe it or not, but stay away from it.
Okay.
What do you mean?
I don't.
Do you know something about
That
the
didn't
case?
seem like it had
I
anything to
work
do with
hard on
anything.
fine-tuning my spiritual antennae, Monsieur Knight. And I get a clear signal from that direction.
Over there.
Beware.
Don't go over there.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
New Orleans is the center of voodoo practice in the United States.
Oh. All right.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
It is a fascinating city with many dark
Fascinating.
secrets.
Like vampires. There's a lot of vampires. They
What
don't
can
come
you
up in
tell
this
me
one.
about New Orleans?
It is my favorite place in the world.
Okay.
Do you know
Veve.
anything about Veves?
I don't know anything about that.
Do you
Great.
know anything about...
Oh man, she's
Oh,
gonna
yes.
talk. Oh, she got so. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Gree.
Give me an example of Gree-Gree.
To send someone away, take a rotten egg and write that person's name on it 9 times. You can also write on it where you want to send that person to. Take it and throw it against his door at midnight.
And then he will leave immediately. I think. Is that everything I needed from her? I want to use the Ask the Loa machine.
It's impolite to...
Okay.
Could I ask you if...
Certainly.
Oh, I don't want to talk to her about all this stuff. I'm out of here. I'm
Well,
sure
I
it's not
guess I'll
gonna.
be going now.
I'm sure I'm not gonna get stuck later
As you
because
wish. Do what you will, if it harm none.
Count
of.
on it.
Okay. Okay. All right. We did that. Let's go. Let's go to the university. Let's go to the university. We gotta find out. We gotta find out what Professor such and such had to say. He had stuff to talk about. He looks very sad.
Hey, Huntridge, what's the good word?
Oh, come on, Professor. Don't be so sad. Oh
Huntridge?
my god. Dead. He got
Oh,
his
God,
soul
not
sucked
again.
out. Oh my god. Take his
This
desk.
is a crime scene.
Operate the desk. Oh, he's got stuff on his desk. Notes. Look at the notes.
Damn, this is his notepad. But the top sheet's been taken.
Ooh. Ooh, I know. I know what to do. I know what to do. I know what to do. You gotta do this stuff. You gotta just You just scribble. You guys scribble. This has been in every puzzle game in the last 17,000 years. It makes you feel really smart. I did it.
Huntridge's notes. This must be about the Veve.
The Veve. Cool. Man, it's been too long since I've played this. I can't remember what button you push to do stuff. What the button is to find out everything that you can interact
books
with.
to last a lifetime.
Okay. Let's talk to him.
Whatever Huntridge may have learned, he can't share it with Gabriel now. At least not vocally.
Maybe.
I'm
Operate
not
him.
touching that body.
Okay. Look
These
at him.
look better.
Yeah, well, he's dead. Jeez, Gabriel, show some compassion. Not the shelves, the chair. Operate the
Gabriel
chair.
doesn't feel comfortable sitting around here under the circumstances.
Man, I cannot remember. There was a button.
Exotic fish lend even more color to the cluttered office.
This is a cool office. Operate
The
the file.
filing cabinet is locked.
Okay, so is there a key? Look in the trash
A
can.
wastebasket next to the desk is filled with crumpled paper.
Okay. Operate it.
There's nothing
Operate the
of
trash can.
interest in the wastebasket.
There's always interesting things in the trash can.
Huntridge's notes are
Yeah. Yeah, look at it.
Thank God Huntridge was a doodler.
Benin. Authentic. That's not that useful. Look at the head
The
bust.
carved stone head looks African and is very old.
I feel like
The squatter grins maliciously at Gabriel.
I get the feeling like I was supposed to, we were all supposed to
round
be
pottery vessel
much
hangs
more
from the
affected
ceiling.
by him dying, but this background music, it's just not doing it, you know? Look at that African mask.
That mask is quite hideous.
Oh, okay. Look at the
It's
stone
an
head.
enormous stone head.
Okay. So is that it? That's everything? That's the entire room.
Nothing else looks related.
Okay, so I got some notes, and I found a dead guy. Well,
The podium.
well now it's not.
Gabriel isn't in.
Now it's his
Before leaving
something.
the university, Gabriel notifies campus security about Huntridge's body.
Oh, that was good of you, Gabriel. Way to inform everybody that a professor just died. Now we've got to have enough information. What?
Hey there, girls.
The little girls stare at Gabriel, but say nothing to
Why
him.
do they all look the same? Well, that's creepy. Talk to the drummer.
The drummer looks at Gabriel but says nothing in return.
What? Well, this is a creepy scene. It's like a Silent Hill scene. Going back to Moses' office. Da-da-da-da-da.
Mostly, my man.
It's you. God help me.
Do I have news for you, Mosley? 2 dead people.
Can I ask you about some stuff?
You're the
Yeah.
writer. Ask away.
Okay.
Crash is dead.
What? What are you talking about? I let him go yesterday.
And now he's dead.
Yeah, and I watched him die yesterday.
Yeah.
At St. Louis Cathedral.
At the cathedral?
What about that?
I guess he was trying to get a last-minute A-train ticket, huh? Poor bastard.
I think you should go find the body at the morgue. He was killed by the voodoo cult. Crash said,
Crash said? What, he mentioned pink elephants too?
aren't you going to investigate?
Civilians. Did you actually see someone kill him?
No, actually I was with him when he died. Could have been poison, though.
Yeah, well, when they get the body in, they'll do a quick autopsy, standard procedure.
Quick autopsy.
If it's anything other than an overdose, I'll get a report.
Oh well, I'm glad you're interested.
There's been another murder. A professor at Tulane.
Oh, Christ. You're not gonna start this again.
Just listen. This guy's name is Huntridge.
You gonna come tell
He was
me
a professor
every
and
time someone
studies
gets
at Tulane.
murdered?
Well, yesterday I went to see him about the Voodoo murders case. He agreed to do some research for me. He calls me up this morning, tells me he's on to something big, and when I get over there, the guy's dead.
You know, you're really getting your ass in a sling over this thing, Knight.
It's not about me. Look, Huntridge's death looked just like Crash's. I'm telling you, they were both murdered, and by the same people who did the Voodoo murders.
Did either Crash or this new guy have their hearts ripped out?
No.
Then there's nothing to link either to the Voodoo murders MO. Besides that, the case is closed, Knight. If the coroner's report asks for a homicide investigation on either of these guys, fine. But it's not going to be related to the Voodoo murders case unless we find damn good reason to do so.
What?
But I'm the link to the Voodoo murders case. Don't you see?
Look, if I were you, I wouldn't repeat that to anyone. Because if I weren't an old friend of yours, I might take you seriously and lock you up. As it is, maybe you should start keeping your mouth shut and not involve other people with this shit if you think it's so dangerous.
I guess that's an attitude to
How
have.
can I convince you to reopen the case?
I already told you. You still need to prove that there's a legitimate voodoo cult in Narland. Get me a lead on the cult.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of a Schottenjäger?
No? Is that anything like a Chuck Yeager?
I don't think there's any relation.
All right. Okay. I'll see you later, Mosley. Thanks for showing concern about me finding 2 dead bodies over the course of 2
I'll
days.
let you get back to it.
Later, Knight.
You're a jerk. I hate Mosley so much. Makes me so angry. Okay. So we did that. To the Voodoo Museum.
Why is it so dark in here?
Yeah, it's real dark. The Rada drummer's gone too.
Dr. John? Hello?
Uh-oh. Snake attack. Snake attack, Gabriel.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god. Snake attack. Turn the switch. Turn the switch, Gabriel. Flip the switch. That snake hates switches.
You bastard!
Good day, Mr. Knight.
That thing just tried to kill me.
Yeah.
He did. I am sorry. The museum is closed today, you see. We were not expecting visitors. But if you will excuse me, Mr. Knight, I must go look for him. He is incredibly valuable.
You don't need to ask twice. I'm out of here. By the way, you might want to lock your door the next time you're closed.
Not a
Yeah.
bad idea. Goodbye, Mr. Knight.
Snake attack. New achievement. I have achieved a snake attack. So what all do I have? Do I have anything? Who am I gonna show the snake skin to? I need to show this snake bracelet to somebody. Somebody who's involved in the voodoo cult. Somebody like Willie Jr. Hey, Willie, you know something about the snake bracelet, right?
Could you look at this snake bracelet and tell me if you've seen anything like it before?
Nope. Never seen nothing like that.
I bet you haven't.
Can I ask you
let's
just a
wrap,
few more
Willie.
questions?
Whatever, man.
You're a jerk, Willie. Yeah, never mind. Willie is supremely useless. Oh, let's see.
What happened to you?
Who, me? Nothing. Why?
You're kind of a pale green color. Come here.
Pale green, you say? Charming.
Yeah, it's pretty charming.
What's that on your face?
I'm sure you'll
Sneak
tell me.
attack.
Looks like a sparkly or something. Got it.
I love it when you pick stuff off my face, Grace.
Well, excuse me.
Just like a grown-up.
There's something in the ashtray.
To the tweezers. Tweeze that ashtray.
That doesn't seem to work.
Okay. Magnify what's in that ashtray. Magnifying glass. Yeah, I'm so smart.
There's a snake scale in the ashtray.
Oh, what?
The item in the ashtray is
What? Oh, man. Oh, that's the same. Oh, my God. Jesus, the same snake scale. That proves it.
Gabriel finds a snake scale in the ashtray. It's a souvenir from the museum's python.
Combine that one with
He
this
places
one.
the two scales together. The two iridescent scales are a perfect match.
What about that? So now what do I do?
Gabriel has matched the Lake Pontchartrain scale with the scale from the museum python.
So we did that.
I'll be back later.
Have fun.
Let's see. So now I want... Maybe... Should I go back to the police station? That seems like it would make the most sense. I go back to the police station. I show him the scales. And I can show him the notes. I don't have a smart person to show notes to. I just have Mosley. Who's the sage? Where's our...
Hey.
Knight, come on in.
Where's our smart sage-like individual that we always need? Alright, check this out, Mosley. Snake
I have
scales.
these two snake scales. One's from the crime scene at Lake Pontchartrain. The other's from a snake in the Voodoo Museum on Ursulines and Charters.
Is this common? Do they all look alike?
Not at all. They're both constrictor scales and the coloring is the same. A python's coloring is quite individualistic.
Yeah.
Python?
That's right. Hardly an indigenous snake to Louisiana. Somehow, some way, the Voodoo Museum's python was at the scene of the Lake Pontchartrain murder.
Yeah.
Well, I'd call that a lead, all right. It definitely suggests certain lines of inquiry at the museum. Not bad work, Knight. Whether or not the museum's involved with a legitimate voodoo cult, though, is another matter. These guys may just be faking it, too.
Well... What about this?
I have this. Take a look at these notes. They're from Professor Huntridge at Tulane University.
What a weird way to
Yeah?
lean forward.
What about them?
They confirm that the pattern for the murders is of African origin.
Really? That's incredible, isn't it? Something like that showing up here.
Yeah.
It's been here for quite some time, so it seems.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Okay, you convinced me. The murders were done by a legitimate voodoo cult.
So the case is back on.
Okay, I'll reopen the case. I hate to admit it, but you've done some pretty good detective work here, Knight.
And
Well,
got
you know
two
what they
people
say,
murdered.
Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
Well, point taken. Glad I could inspire you.
Yeah.
I'll check around the department, but I have a feeling I'm on my own. I'll be in touch. Meanwhile, you stay out of trouble. I mean it.
I'll
Okay.
try. Thanks, bud.
How about that?
Now lay low and let me handle this.
Yeah, fine.
Young Chung. We did it. We got the case back on. So now what do we do? Franks.
She's not bad.
Okay, Gabriel. Let's go. Just get out of here. Let's see. I'm gonna go down the alleyway. Maybe somebody's sneaking around out there. Nope.